Hi, I'm Rajesh from Technora.in and welcome to another edition of the Technora Coffee Minute. In this episode, I'm going to talk about the different varieties of coffee available here in India and how you can choose the blend that is just right for you. So let's first talk about the regions where coffee is grown in India. So where is coffee grown in India? So the major plantations, the bulk of the plantations are in the south of India, in these three states of Karnataka, Kerala and Tamil Nadu. Now this approximately you have 70% in Karnataka, you have around 21% in Kerala and about 5% in Tamil Nadu. These form the bulk of the plantations. There are newer regions now like Andhra Pradesh and Orissa, where there is also some plantations have come up. And the third region is the absolute non-traditional states of the northeast India like Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura, Manipur, Arunachal Pradesh, also known as the seven sister states of India. So these are the three major regions of coffee. Now there are three varieties of coffee grown in India and pretty much everywhere in the world. The first one being the Arabica, the second one called the Robusta, and the third one called the Pea Berry. The Arabica is a finer variety of coffee, so it's got a more elegant taste, a more rounded flavor, and a more elegant aroma. So that's the finest variety of coffee is the Arabica, which is of course also the most sought after and the most sold variety in the world. The second is the Robusta. Now as the Robusta or the Robusta, it's quite stronger in flavor. It doesn't have as fine or as elegant an aroma as the Arabica, and as the name suggests, Robusta, it's a more robust, stronger variety with a higher caffeine content. The Arabica has got a lower caffeine content than the Robusta. And the third variety is known as the Pea Berry. Now this is very interesting. Actually, the Pea Berry is a mutation of the coffee bean, and it is a variety in itself. So within the coffee cherry, you have two seeds. And when both these seeds get fertilized, they technically fuse together and grow together as one complete coffee bean. So if you look at the coffee bean, you're going to see two distinct halves. But when only one of the seeds gets fertilized, it grows independently and grows into a shape that's spherical and looks like a pea. That's why the name Pea Berry. Now, a pea berry has got its own distinct flavor and aroma, and is also actually quite sought after. So it's got its own, you have connoisseurs who really understand what a pea berry is all about. So also a very sought after kind of coffee bean, and it's got its own distinct taste. So a pea berry could be either an Arabica or it could be either a Robusta, but it does not have those same characteristics as the original Robusta or the Arabica. It's its own variety, if you like. The most commonly sold blend in India is a blend of 50% Arabica and 50% Pea Berry. So these roasters, mostly in the south, this is the blend that they're always selling, which is what they use to make filter coffee in the south mostly. Of course, you also have some people that add chicory, which is actually not a variety of coffee, but it's more like a root that's added as a filler to make it probably cheaper, and eventually it has become a kind of a done thing because people have developed the taste for that kind of coffee, and so it's sold. So you will have some people selling, let's say, 40% Arabica, 40% Pea Berry, and 20% chicory or 10% chicory, depending on whatever blend that they have. So what is the best coffee variety for you, and what should you be buying? So the most selling coffee variety in the world is the Arabica, followed by Robusta and the Pea Berry. Now, the Robusta is basically used as a filler. So you would have people that are buying, let's say 80% Arabica and 20% Robusta to fill it up, or to as a filler to make it stronger. Or you would use a 100% Robusta for an instant coffee. So the instant coffee people use Robusta because it has to be really strong and it has to blend immediately with water. So there's no question of brewing it as such. So if you're looking at a coffee shop or brewing it for yourself at home using a filter or a drip coffee machine or an espresso machine, you would go in for, let's say, 100% Arabica. If you want a little, if you want an elegant taste all the way. If you want something which is really strong, then you would go in for an Arabica with a dark roast. If you want something which is elegant and you like a coffee black, you will go in for something which is Arabica with a medium roast. If you want something which is really strong, you will probably go with a 90% Arabica and a 10% Robusta. Or you could also go in for a pea berry blend, so Arabica and a pea berry blend. It's going to depend on what exactly is the sweet spot for you. Now, there are 250,000 growers in India, very, very small growers. Now, that is a huge number of coffee growers. Yeah. The variety of coffee, or let's say the quality of the coffee, which pretty much depend on the soil that the grower has used, the region that he is growing the coffee at, what is the slope, what is the sunlight, what is the quality of water. This may sound complicated, I'm not giving you any concrete answers as such, but I'm going to give you a tip. The best thing is that you search for somebody that is selling you 100% Arabica medium roast if you like black coffee. If you like coffee with milk, you need something which is a little stronger, so you go in for 100% Arabica with a dark roast. If you really want it super strong, ask the guys if they can blend it with a little bit of Robusta. But I'm going to give you the best tip. Start with what is being sold in India all over and is the most popular and also very reasonable to buy. Go in for the 100% Arabica and the 100% pea berry variety. Start with that. So it's 50-50, 50% of Arabica, 50% of pea berry. It's a great variety to start with, and start your coffee journey with that. And then as you grow, you can keep trying small batches from different roasters until you understand or you reach that sweet spot that I was talking about. So this is the whole story of coffee in India. This is the joy of Indian coffee. This is the joy of owning an espresso machine. So go ahead and do a little bit of research, find out what is available. There's plenty of stuff available, and enjoy your coffee. Thanks for watching. I hope I've given you enough information to get you started on your coffee journey. If you're already a coffee drinker and you need and you think you can offer tips to people that might be watching this video, please do so. It would be great for us also to understand maybe there is some information that you have which we don't. So please go ahead and share. Go on to our channel Technora TV for more information on coffee making, on machines, etc. And please feel free to write in. See you soon in the next video. Bye.